Really? So you're the greatest pond hockey player ever? Because I'd never known you to like hockey before last week, Monk, but if you say so, I just remember somebody else being a prolific pond hockey. Randall, what happened to your gear? Oh, Monk, you wouldn't have... He says you better go sit down or there's going to be a Bob Probert moment up in here. Google him. Randall, it's cool. We'll get you a new stick. We'll get you some new skates. You'll be doing the flying V and saying ducks fly together in no time flat. Monk just has to get into the groove. It's now November. Hockey season's in full effect. We are past Halloween, however. But, like most people that leave their lights up all year, i.e. people in trailer parks, i.e. senior citizens, i.e. people who say, oh no, these are Valentine's Day lights. We like to leave up the festivities and the decorations for a little bit, just to be cool. And we like to keep things in our heart that are familiar with Halloween, that just seem to poke in at a certain time of year. Who let that guy in here? He tried to possess me one time. I think Monk got him at a yard sale. But now he's here. I don't know. The more the merrier. You know, we got all of our friends here. Mr. Al, you're good to go. Just watch out for Corey. He's still looking to rough up some sucker. But what we're looking to rough up today is some candy corn. Candy corn. Nobody eats it. They just take last year's supply, wash it off, and resell it. Well, they can't do that this year unless they dipped it in awesome flavors. We have some unusual forms of candy corn. We have the huge Monk has his autumn mix here. He's just knocking stuff over with his hockey stick. This is made in Mexico, but it's produced by a Canadian company called Coastal Bay Confections. Autumn mix, Melange Autumnal. I'm not making that up. And it's Halloween, and baby, one more time, we're about to do this. Oh. We're not going to get into this melange autumnal because basically it's candy corn and those little pumpkins. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it in new and exciting fashions. And yeah, we have a literal metric ton. If you know the term literal, you know that I'm not speaking literally. But we also have some twists on candy corn. And why not go with something we've been known to break into? These little tubs of cotton candy. We've had hot cocoa. We've had, I want to say, root beer. We've had a lot of these little tubs of cotton candy made by Fun Sweets LLC. Let's see how their candy corn variety is. It looks good. It's partially yellow, partially pink. 100% delicious. I'll be the judge of that. It smells kind of vanilla-y. There is some kind of leftover vestiges on the top of this. You don't usually see that when they whip up candy corn. And when you lick it, it turns into country time lemonade without water that you just like happen to get a little wet. All right. Well, we'll put the over-under on this coming out in one clump at definitely. No? All right. You are what you eat, and this is fluffy. All right. It's unique. There's a tanginess to it. There's that genuine cotton candy feel. And it does taste like candy corn. Like I said, you notice with regular candy corn, it has the the white tip, the orange body, and the black bottom, or the yellow bottom, the orange body, and the white waxy tip. This has that. So, for around about $1, and a new experience, I'll say you can't go wrong. Good job, Fun Sweets. I don't think you've let us down yet. You either have been very good or like something I wanted to throw at Rock and Ramble. Moving right along. Candy corn is something that you can find year round, but let's just put a button on a little bit of the Halloween aspect. Brock's put out some witch's teeth. This is the first I've seen of these, and I found them at Ollie's Outlet, which is like if Big Lots on a yard sale had a baby and everything was discounted to move. But these aren't expired. Like, we found Christmas Crunch there one year in like August, and I'm like, boy, they're putting stuff out early this year. They're like, nope, that's been here for 2 years. This doesn't expire until April of 19 though. So these are legit fresh witch's teeth. You can have 15 pieces, it'll run you 110 calories and 23 grams of sugar. So basically these are green apple candy corn. It says Brock's candy corn. I don't know. Like every time I see a witch's teeth, it's all like, I'll get you, my pretty. And then they're riding their bike in the air, and they get crushed by a house. Oh, these are bad. Like, oh man, these are bad. First you get like some antiseptic taste. Like if you accidentally touch lava soap and then put your hand in your mouth. Then you get that typical candy corn taste in the middle. Then you get a quick little taste of apple. Then it goes back to the candy corn taste. Maybe I'm nuts. Or maybe I'm a glutton for punishment. Maybe I'm both. Maybe he's a monkey playing hockey. The world's a strange place. Maybe it's that first like big blast in your mouth. It's a little better, but if you go by that first impression, which you never get a second chance to make a first impression from those old deodorant commercials, you would run for the hills. They're alright. They have that bad fake fruit candy taste that you get in a lot of bubblegums and sodas. Well, a lot of bad bubblegums and bad sodas. But, I don't know. I guess if you only live once, hashtag YOLO. If you want to try witch's teeth, try witch's teeth. So, we do have more traditional candy corns, but we have a couple more things that are candy corn inspired that we're going to wrap up. And then we'll really take a deep dive into some candy corn. Russell Stover put out candy corn marshmallow. This is and white fudge. So it's a fall pumpkin. This sounds like this is either going to be delicious or just hot garbage. So you get in there, and it is a white, marshmallowy, Russell Stovery. Is that stuff in my hair? Dang. Fun, that's gotta go. You gotta take your little hockey stick and knock all these spider webs down. Alright? Alright. White fudge, it's right there. You take a bite, it's got that Russell Stover middle oranginess to it. It's good. It is an honest taste treat. Probably made in the US of A, as was the cotton candy. And nope, these two were made in Mexico. But this is really tasty. Not a ton of sugar, 14 grams. Serving size is this whole little pumpkin. Again, it falls under that natural flavors wrap, but whatever. I can go for that. My grandma used to have the actual Russell Stover's boxes in her house. And you get in there, and for some reason she didn't like the nougat ones, which, like, oh, strawberry, oh, snozzberry, oh, snottermelon. But you would find all these ones that were kind of like a Snickers, but without the nut, and extra hard to chew. Go figure. But yeah, man, Russell Stover, you got that one right on the money. Now, this is literally candy corn, but I guess it's kind of a stretch, but we worked it in because it makes more sense here than it made sense last week. This is a caramel cob, soft caramel popcorn by Kathy K. And basically, this is what you think it is. It is caramel corn in the shape of a corn cob. Or, I don't know, some kind of rocket ship. But, whoop, there it is. It's not toxic, but it's slipping your way. I feel like I'm Baxter right now. I'm like, eating a corn cob. I'm not gonna lie, that's wonderful. It's got that buttery caramel flavor, and it is so soft. Like, you would see something like this and you'd bet just about any amount of money that it was hard as a rock. It's soft, it's chewy, it's got a nice beat, I can dance to it. Wow. I'm gonna wrap that in saran wrap, forget about it, find it in about 2 months and it will be hard as a rock, and then I'll hate it. But right now, I am smitten with you, Kathy K, and your caramel cob. Delish. Now, we're gonna segue back with something that's much like candy corn, but is not quite the actual candy corn. We've many times shared love with Jelly Belly. Unfortunately, most times it's been with Bean Boozled. Anybody that's ever been on the show, with the exception of Monk, because his dentist doesn't recommend he has Jelly Bellies, has done the Bean Boozled challenge on this show. Drew, some guy that was here 1,000 years ago, Aaron from the bar. We're going to lose our little kettle. But we have Jelly Belly Original Gourmet Candy Corn Jelly Beans. And it looks like they're going to be shaped like candy corn. The American classic has been made by our family of candy makers for over 100 years. No other candy corn can match its intense vanilla flavor and creamy texture. Enjoy! So this is actually Jelly Belly produced candy corn. It's not even a jelly bean, so we're on track. We're in it. We're doing what we got to do. I don't know with all this gooey, ooey, excuse me, caramel corn on my hand. Ah, there we go. It's a genuine article, baby. It's sort of a one-shot deal. Made in a peanut-free factory, so you don't got to worry about that. Gluten-free as well. Made with beeswax, carnauba wax, and confectioner's glaze. I bet this is going to be the best candy corn we have ever eaten. Or our money back! Because we didn't pay for it. It was gifted to us. Wow. Well, it's not as sweet as Brittany, but it's just got the right chewiness. It doesn't break up and fall apart in your mouth. It goes in kind of like a jelly bean. It chews like a jelly bean, but it is clearly candy corn. I'd say your highest expectations ever for candy corn would be met by these Jelly Belly candy corns. Incredible. Just incredible. We're going to put those back in there and save them for later. Drop out a couple for our homie Baxter to eat on the floor when he's down there replacing floorboards. I get all choked up when I talk about Baxter. Actually, I'm getting choked up about the floorboards. I came out here earlier and I'm like, hey, Monk, and it went, and it smacked me in the face and I waddled backwards and then I stepped out again and it whacked me in the back of the head and it was just like a Three Stooges routine. Speaking of, I'm telling you, man, you got a lot of work cut out for you. And you know I love you. But there's only one monkey for that job. And his name's Rockin' Randall. Oh, sorry, Randall. I didn't mean to call you a monkey. I just got all this web in my hair. Got all this web in my hair. Hey, don't you give Monk the sour eye. I'll do it for you, Monk. Alright, so we got an old fave producing candy corn at the end. But we have another Brock's creation that's sure to knock the socks off your Brock's and your Brock's off your socks. Made with real honey. It's sea salt chocolate candy corn. Again, could be great. Could be something that makes us curse sea salt, the ocean, and all the fish in the sea. We'll see when we get into Brock's sea salt candy corn. If only I could find the perforation in the bag. Yeah, there we go. I feel like this is like the Mark Summers show on Food Network where he goes and watches them make the candy right now. Oh, and there's some chocolatey goodness from the man that brought you Double Dare. He also had obsessive compulsive disorder and couldn't leave his house because he was waxing his books. Don't ask me why. He washed his mom's socks for 5 hours straight. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this chocolate and candy corn. Did you ever think two things could go great together? Chocolate and candy corn? Guess what, friend? They also threw in sea salt. This sounds like something you get at Arby's, and usually I love everything you get at Arby's, but sometimes they can just get too dang cute. Anyways, let's get down to it. The saltiness is prominent. It does maintain the spirit of candy corn. You feel like you're eating candy corn, you get a faint taste of it. The chocolateness and the saltiness are pronounced though. It's not bad. It's a new twist on candy corn. And I'd have to recommend liking like darker or more gourmet chocolate. And I'd have to recommend liking the salted caramel vibe. But it puts two things together, again, not to always go back to that Reese's trope. Puts two things together that you might not think are great together, and they actually come out very good. I thought these were jelly beans. Great. Candy corn. I thought this was going to be a little nutty. Great. Candy corn. All this stuff, these witch's teeth weren't so hot, but the Russell Stover deal and the cotton candy shot through the heart and you're too late. You didn't give cotton candy a bad name, you're killing it. And I think the one we're about to wrap up with is going to be the piece de resistance. Another one for Baxter. And another one down, and another one down. Another one for Baxter. Hey. This monkey plays hockey. Another one for Baxter. Oh, it's a hat trick. Whoa. Does anybody else in the house love hockey? Does anybody else in the house love hockey? Oh, Raven loves hockey. Hey, Randy, why don't you represent with a little uniform and a little stick? Oh, do 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 do. Randy, baby, it's a 2 for Tuesday. All right, so we got to get out of here. We got a hockey game to watch, but not before we try Sour Patch Kids candy corn. Sour blasted candy corn. First it's sour, then it's sweet. It's made by Frankfurt, which I don't know if that's who originally makes Sour Patch Kids, but maybe they make this variety of their rendition. Made in the USA. Coming out of Philly. So let's see. You get 16 pieces of this one. Ooh. Right on, right on. Oh yeah, and you can smell the fruity flavors. And you can see predominantly purple and pink. Our last experience with Sour Patch Kids, they were purple and orange. Let's go out on a bang. Let's go out on a positive note. Let's see just if candy corn is the new chocolate, if it's the new wave, if it's the new way to enjoy a sweet treat while you're on your feet playing hockey with a monkey. It can't be beat. Britney Spears, she's right here. I'm writing a rip like an 80s guy. Wiggada wiggada whack, this is fly. It was all very hickory dickory dock. I saw an episode of Run's House where Russell Simmons was there, and he broke down how all that 80s rap. My name is Murph, and I'm here to say I got a monkey. Hockey he plays. Rockin' Randall, he's our guy. He comes by when we hit pizza pie. There's that owl. He's a creep, but you won't hear nearly a peep. It was all just very hickory dickory dock. Anyways, enough about that. I tell you that to tell you this. Sour Patch candy corn. If you hate candy corn, watch this video, because it's another winner. You bite into it. The sour is not the most intense sour you've ever had. I know it's not. This is another, what do you want to call it? What's the word? Not divisive. It's another polarizing snack, Sour Patch Kids. So you put that together with candy corn, which on its own is polarizing. All these have the good sensation, the good texture that candy corn is known for. A little bit of sour, and then boom, you get hit with the fruitiness. If you have friends that hate candy corn, put them onto this video, and they'll find lots of great alternatives. They say even the sun shines on a monkey's behind once a week if he's outside tanning, because he does. I mean, he's got a lot of fur. He's not going to really get tanner or less tan. He's already brown. But anyways, I digress. Tune in every Saturday. Find sweet treats you didn't know about. We're here eating snacks so you don't have to. And then we're passing along the good ones, and we're putting the bad ones in the dumpster, which are then subsequently dug out by Randall. But I digress. Twitter and Instagram, at Ken Murph Do This. Ken Murph Do This on Facebook. Don't forget, last week we celebrated Halloween. We got fun rolling through. Next thing you know, it'll be Christmas, it'll be the New Year's, it'll be Super Bowl, it'll be Valentine's Day. The fun never stops. We're like the Enchanted Forest Water Safari of YouTube videos. Next week, we will be delving into one of our institutional faves, Movie with a Monkey. Ho ho! That one's Monk's favorite. That's where we take movies we haven't seen and guesstimate what the heck they might be about. We gotta clean up before then, though. Monk, get your stick, get ready. We're knocking down all these green webs. Whoa! Somebody's trying to get out of his work. I got you. You ain't going anywhere, Monk. Whoa! He's even tied up in the web now. And there's a giant spider. Don't worry, Monk. I won't let him get you. Oh, get out of here with that jazz. Oh, let me tell you about my best friend. There was a time that I thought I might have been rescuing him. But as it turned out, he was rescuing me.
It's true, Randall. It's damn true.
Anyways, we got some candy corn to eat up, and we got some leftover Halloween candy to go throw at the neighborhood kids. Until next week, this is Monk Richard. All ready for this? I guess that's all the words. Y'all ready for this? I gotta get him out of here before he breaks everything in the house. For Randall and that creepy owl, I'm Murph, and we're about to do this.